You obviously, your balance is pretty straightforward and automatic level control. Hey, it says right there, adjust volume level to compensate for vehicle speed. I usually keep it kind of like halfway, just because, you know, it's a free feature. So, but it's, a lot of the settings are pretty self-explanatory. If you go to source list, AM, FM, Pandora, Bluetooth, when they're hooked up, very straightforward. On your, hit back to the home button. For communication, as soon as you connect your phone, you're going to see all these information. This is all going to light up. Unless you use Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, then it's even more self-explanatory. Navigation, unless it's equipped, I won't go over it, but as soon as you hook up the chip, it'll show you basically the map, and you can input an address immediately. And if you have Mazda connected services, which you must download My Mazda onto your phone and scan the VIN number with it, so that way you can start your car remotely, track your car, your gas, your tire PSI. It's very straightforward. When you download My Mazda and give it your email and phone number information, it's going to ask you for the VIN number of the CX-30. The barcode is right here on the side of the door. As soon as it prompts you to scan the VIN number, which you do, it'll immediately set up the connected services, which again, from your phone, you can check everything and even remotely start your car. It is a free feature for 3 years. It only comes on CX-30s. And of course, as you go through settings on the last piece here, and vehicle displays is kind of one I mess around with. It says instrument cluster. How I mentioned earlier, as you have your MPG on the left side, I can change that from, this is type 1, type 2 is just a standard display, and then type 3 is just, or off, is just off. So that way you don't have to keep looking at that. Some people like gauges, some people like simple, some people just don't want all that stuff. And that's going to be in your fuel and efficiency for range display. You can restore factory settings from here. You can also customize sound settings, which you're already in radio. Vehicle settings, where you can turn off your safety systems here individually if you don't want to hit the master switch. On top of that, your vehicle settings, this is just going to control your door locks, exterior lighting, when the timeout is, turn on your rain sensing wipers. Most of this is, I personally, for customers, I don't really touch most of this, especially like here's in a fuel door lock. So in order to access the fuel door, you just push it and it springs open. If your car is locked, the fuel door is locked. If you walk away from your car and you don't lock it, it'll time out in 90 seconds, obviously, because it'll explain it right here. So that's linked to display fuel door lock when the car is locked. Let's see, through here, connectivity settings is Bluetooth, and we're right back here in the Bluetooth menu. Your Wi-Fi settings, you do get Wi-Fi in the car. You do get 6 months free Wi-Fi hotspots, or 2 gigs, whichever you use first. It is $20 a month for unlimited Wi-Fi through Verizon, which you can call them and set up, and you can also set up through here. $20 for unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot through your car a month, no contract, which you can set up right through connected settings. And system settings is language, clock, distance and speed, hopefully miles per hour, pressure. Grace note is really the updates we use in the back end. You can use the album art if you want to go through music, but not many people do it because it makes the system a bit slower. But this is all really for service. That's a walkthrough through Mazda Connected Services. If you have any questions for us, my name is Chris, and that's John right there. Just message him out there, and we'll definitely get you set up on any features I may have missed over. I know there's some buttons in the top end here. You know, this will turn on all your LED lighting, which is really nice. This light reflects that if the doors are open, your lights will automatically turn on or off. So I can hit this, and then lights will be on if I close the door, and they'll turn off. And this just reflects who's your airbags are going to be on, depending on who's sitting in the car. Again, other than that, if you have any questions about any of this setup, please feel free to give us a call back or email back. We'll immediately respond to a full video walk around. Thank you very much.